Hi, I was doing a delivery yesterday and I just realized that there was so much to take in that first hour. And I know I do send you an unboxing video, which I think most people find very helpful, and stuff on Cookie Dough. But I thought I'm going to do just some little snippets of things covering different parts of the delivery, just like, you know, a couple of minutes here and there, so that if you need to go back and refresh yourself, you don't have to watch through a whole thing. You've just got little bits and pieces to look at. So the thing that came to mind for me yesterday was in settings. So on your TM6, you have what we call the hamburger, which is the three little lines at the top left-hand side. Click on those lines and go to settings. Now, once you're in settings, you've got your language, which you will have sorted out when you set up the Thermix in the first place, your country, your Wi-Fi, and your Cookie Dough account. Then you've got these options under here. Sounds. So when your Thermix arrives, it has the volume of the sound up at about midway, like that, and it has the duration where it goes on unlimited, which I think one of the great things about TM6 is that you can actually decrease the time, the duration. So what I do is I bring my volume back to the lowest and I bring my duration back to the lowest. So it's just a finger on there. And what that means is that when your Thermix has finished that stage, it will just chime 4 times. It won't keep going. All right. Also in here, you can select a melody. So I have guitar. But there are different ones. So the standard sound is that. And that's the one that I have. So I'm going to leave it there. All right. Going back out of there, we're still in settings. We've got display. Now, your brightness, you can change the brightness on your display. I have mine on the lowest because the brighter it is, the harder it is actually to see when you're recording. But you can change the brightness on your display there. Keyboard layout, honestly, I haven't even looked in there, so don't worry too much about that one. Transportation mode. Now, this is a really good one. If for some reason you decide you want to take your Thermix somewhere else, the easiest way to transport it is in this mode. So I'm just going to move this back a little bit. This is what I do. I put the simmering basket inside. I pop my measuring cup in there. I pop my lid on and the splash guard. And then I come back in here. If you can hear Hattie panting, it's not me, it's a scared dog with thunderstorm. You press transportation mode and you go activate. And what that's actually done is lock the bowl in place. And then what you do is you push and you hold the Thermix push the button down and turn the Thermix off. All right. Never turn it off at the wall until you've actually heard the little click that happens after the screen goes blank. Okay, I don't need to have mine activated at the moment, so I'm going to deactivate and come back into my settings. Also down here, if you want to, you can add a pin to lock it. So it's only you that can use it. System of measurement. Now, if you are doing things manually, you might want to go in here and you can change from metric to imperial. But if you're using guided cooking in Cookie Dough, if it's an American recipe, it will automatically do that for you in the recipe. Never looked in privacy. Oh, it's got privacy policy in there. We've got all that. Hang on, we've done all that. Privacy. This tells you the Thermix, your version and your updates. So it will tell you if you can search to see if you want if you need any updates. And down the bottom here, it's got a factory reset. Now, don't worry about that. What that does do, it can be a little troubleshooting tool, but it takes it back to as your Thermix was when you got it. So it takes you back to all the basic settings. So you select your language, which is English Australia. You select your country, which is Australia. You add your Wi-Fi, you add your cookie too. So that just takes it back to having to do all those things again. It's not something that you would need unless you had to troubleshoot something, possibly. So that's all the things you'll find under settings. And just a reminder where you find that, the hamburger and settings. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to do some more, but that's all I want to include in this one. See ya.